Viliami Kulu in the red gloves. Undefeated Shealor Ladd counters in the blue. This light heavyweight championship bout is brought to you by Optimal Therapeutics, helping with sports performance, rehabilitation, and much more. Optimal Therapeutics, an official sponsor of Fierce FC. Fierce FC light heavyweight amateur championship on the line here tonight. Final amateur championship bout of the evening. In for the takedown early is Shealor Ladd.
Great takedown, well timed. But Kulu is right back up to his feet.
Shealor is very aggressive with these takedowns. I've watched his last few fights, and he is relentless with those takedowns. He will keep coming all night long.
Kulu trying to rip to the body, get a little bit of separation there. And from what I have seen on social media, Kulu been working a lot on that cage wrestling, specifically done his homework on Shealor Ladd. Shealor Ladd, nonetheless, doing a great job here early in the grappling exchanges.
Nice striking off the break from Kulu.
Shealor has a chin as well.
Nice smile there from Shealor. Little nod to the striking of Kulu.
I don't know if I'd be smiling if I got hit by Kulu.
7-0 Shealor Ladd. No problem for him. Been in a couple of these already over the last 2 years.
Yeah, it just goes to show how tough Ladd is. I mean, the kid can take a punch.
Caitlin, Kulu's been staying very active while in the clinch.
Yeah, and that's good. That adds some damage. Also kind of wears on Shealor mentally. And then it also obviously scores with the judges.
Backed up a little bit is Shealor. Kulu now applying a little bit more pressure up against the cage. Separation there from the two light heavyweights. Shealor lands a beautiful head kick, and Kulu just
says, come on, let's go.
And I wonder if Shealor's getting a little frustrated right here, not being able to take down Kulu.
Nice shot on the chin landed there also by Shealor. Again, 4 KO TKOs for the fighter out of MMA Gold.
Nice overhand right into his single
Nice
leg.
overhand right. That was beautiful by Ladd. He shoots right in for the takedown off of it too.
Kulu able to stay
up.
up.
And gets a takedown.
Beautiful takedown landed. Kulu for the first time staying on the bottom. Was taken down early in the first moments of the fight, but got right back up. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. And we will have to see what the judges thought of that one. But for right now, we've got an unofficial scorecard that's going to be popping up on your screen in just a moment. Jason, what'd you think?
I give a slight edge to Kulu in that first round. The majority of that first round was on the feet, and I felt Kulu was landing the bigger shots on there. Ladd did get the takedown at the end of the round, but didn't really do anything with it. It was the last 10 seconds of the round. I got to score the fight where it happened, and it was on its feet, and I felt like Kulu landed the harder shots.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Kulu definitely won that round. I think Ladd shot in a little too late for that takedown in the round to really steal it from Kulu, so I'm going to have to agree with that scoring.
That was a beautiful overhand, though, to take down by Ladd, so maybe he's onto something coming into the second round.
Yeah. Starting to mix things up a little bit, right, Caitlin?
Yeah, got to use your punches to set up the takedowns. Can't just shoot straight in with such an experienced fighter.
2-0 in MMA title fights for Shealor Ladd. Kulu's first title fight here tonight. First time in a second round for Viliami Kulu since his debut against Cole Harris back in July of 2021. Round 2 is upon us, presented by Optimal Therapeutics. That almost landed, Caitlin, I will say.
Kulu's dipping very low with this. He's bending his knees really low.
Back in on that takedown, but Kulu able to weather the storm. Shealor struggling a bit to take him down. Back up to their feet are the two.
Nice
Jab
dip jab.
landed. Shealor returns one of his own as well.
And I know I sound like a broken record, but I've seen Ladd take these shots before, and he'll keep coming back.
I mean, he keeps his chin so tucked, so I wonder if that plays a factor in being able to take these shots.
Kulu doing a good job sprawling, but able to land the takedown is Shealor Ladd.
I mean, good job on Shealor chasing the legs and switching once he sprawled to the other leg. Great control, great chain wrestling right there.
High level IQ for the light heavyweight out of MMA Gold in El Dorado, California. I don't love to make this a point of conversation, but Shealor Ladd, the brother of Aspen Ladd, UFC veteran as well as currently in the PFL.
Oh, I'll make it a point of conversation. I'm a huge fan of Ladd. She's a fellow PFL fighter with me, so I'm pumped she's here.
And this is what we've seen from all the MMA Gold fighters tonight. It's that top pressure. They get on top and they stay on top when they get that position.
Great work by Shealor here, about over halfway through round number 2.
Shealor's doing a good job staying busy, landing some shots, not just sitting there.
1 second round finish for Shealor Ladd. 2 third round finishes as well as 1 first round finish. That has already surpassed us.
And all these punches are just arm punches, but they really add up.
How tired do you think Kulu is right now, being on the bottom, trying to get back up here?
Oh, I mean, really tired. It's never fun having someone on top of you punching you in your face. He looks like he's exhausted. He doesn't seem like he's actually really trying that hard to get up. So I think it's kind of wearing on him a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're not seeing that urgency for him to get up as you saw in the first round when he was taken down.
And is that a gas tank thing, Caitlin, do you think?
I mean, it could be a mental thing. It could be a gas tank. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, he looks like he's in great shape, but you never know. With that much muscle mass, that can really deplete you of oxygen pretty quick.
Jason, your thought on that? You're pretty
I was just going to say with the, like Caitlin said, that muscle mass obviously takes a lot of oxygen, but I think you're starting to see the experience of Ladd here, his fight IQ. He's 8-0. He's been in the cage. He's getting a nasty little forearm choke right in the throat.
It's a big old thumbs up from him, though. Final seconds here of round number 2. Caitlin, your thoughts?
I mean,
Nice adjustment there.
yeah, way to come back for Shealor. Stay calm, cool, and collected. He weathered the storm of Kulu in the first round, came back, and really put the pressure on him this second round.
Jason, that second round for you, what did you see as the unofficial scorecard pops up?
I got this fight going even into this third round. I thought Ladd looked impressive. Kulu landed some big shots early on, and Ladd just shook him off. He got the big takedown and dominant control like we've seen from the past MMA Gold fighters. Ladd looked really impressive, and let's see how Kulu responds in this third round if he can respond.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I apologize for interrupting you. I was going to say, Ladd standing in his corner, Kulu sitting down.
That's a little mental mind game to play with.
Ladd doesn't
with
look
the
like he's
other fighter,
breathing
too.
hard.
Cool as a cucumber is Shealor Ladd. Not breathing out of the mouth too much either from what I saw was Viliami Kulu as well.
Yeah, he looked pretty calm even though he was sitting.
Maybe a little more frustration from being on the bottom the majority of that second round.
But a big thumbs up and a smile to close out that last round. Top of the third here. Some crisp jabs and a combination landed
Nice
there.
head kick, great jab.
Might have rocked Kulu there a little bit.
I don't think Kulu was expecting some striking from him.
I don't think he
probably
was.
More expecting the wrestling.
Once again, this is where that fight IQ is coming in. He's baited him with that wrestling for 2 rounds, and now he's starting to throw them headshots.
We've seen Shealor get better as every round has commenced.
Yes.
Trying to get under the hips is Shealor up against the broadcast booth.
Double leg right there. Nice. Great finish.
Kulu
Works
back
his way
on.
up the body. And then Kulu right here, he has lots of space to turn into him and try to use the cage to get up, but he doesn't seem like he's taking advantage of that.
I think it's just the experience with Kulu. Never really been in this position, never had a fight like this.
Well, he has. It was his first fight. It was a unanimous decision loss to Cole Harris back in July of 2021. That was one where, from what I have heard, I have not personally seen the fight, but from what I've heard, it was a lot of wrestling from Cole Harris to get that win.
Correct. Yes, that is true.
A couple of nice knees there as well, Caitlin.
Ooh, knees to the body. I like it. They were from the same gym, right?
Yes.
All right. Maybe they work out there.
High-level gym out in El Dorado, California.
If you notice one thing about everybody from this gym,
Oh, he has his arm trapped. Not a good position for Kulu to be in. Looks like the fight is about to get stopped. Kulu can't really defend himself.
A thumbs up we see, but still just peppering the shots as Shealor Ladd is in a beautiful position here.
If he was pro, he could drop some mean elbows right there and really finish it, but it's hard when you have to just use your arm to punch.
And wonderful awareness for Shealor not to throw anything like that.
Oh, yeah. We don't want to DQ.
I'm surprised. I was going to say, I'm
There we
surprised
go.
we didn't get that stoppage there.
Shealor Ladd will do it! The Fierce FC light heavyweight champion belongs to the man at MMA Gold, 8-0 for the light heavyweight.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching Fierce Fighting Championship on YouTube. For more daily content, make sure to click that subscribe button as well as the bell so you don't miss any of our daily fights, podcast clips, highlights, as well as our full weekly podcast. If you want to tune into one of our live shows, go ahead and head over to fiercefightingchampionship.com.